Samantha ji. Samantha ma'am.
बंद करना है 1 मिनट बंद करना सैम नहीं भाई मैं था इवेंट में था मैं वरुण भाई ये बंद कर
तेजा मार्क कहाँ है? Done? Light doesn't pleasure. A little more lights and then पण नंतर आपण करू ना pictures. I promise. All right. First things first. Congratulations. The trailer looks power packed. Teaser then. The leading stars of Citadel, Honey Bunny, Samantha and Varun Dhawan, or as now we can call them after this moment is Honey and Bunny. Honey and Bunny, आप दोनों का स्वागत है.
Because it's definitely a unique world and it shows, I think it shows. It's incredible, it's been a long journey and we're very excited that we're finally here, very close to the release of our series, our baby. We put in a lot of work into this, so I'm really glad that all of you love the trailer and the teaser as well, looking forward.
Wishing you both the best for Citadel, Honey Bunny. And Varun, congratulations, you've completed 12 years in the industry on the 12th of October. A few days back, you gave us 16 fantastic movies. Let's have a huge round of applause and congratulations. Thank you, Varun. Now, what convinced you to choose Citadel, Honey Bunny as your first series, and how different is the role of Bunny from the other action heroes that you portrayed so far?
Honestly, it's because of Family Man. When I saw Family Man 1 and 2, I saw Sam was in it as well. And I saw that show and it was a late night phone call with DK. He must have wondered why I'm calling him so late. And we just started discussing just action and how I've never done action. And what's the space of action I want to do. And I don't think he was supposed to tell me at that point, but he leaked it. He told me that they're doing something with the Russos. And I was like, you had me at Russos. I was like, what is this? Like Russos and Raj and DK. I was just like, my God, this is something global. This is going to be huge. And then I met Raj. And then Raj was like, this can happen, that can happen, we can do this with the character. And I was just like, the possibilities are endless. And in my heart, honestly, I was manifesting and hoping that Samantha will be the actor they'll want with me in this. And I think I said it to you all before you all told me about her. I said, this can be Samantha, right? Because I'd just seen Family Man 2 and I was a fan. And I was like, no, I was a fan when I saw Makhi, honestly.
Thank you.
So I think everything just came together. There's KK Sir in this, who I'm a huge fan of. There's Sikandar, who I'm so happy that we are sharing screen space for the first time. I've known him since he bullied me when I was a child, so this is great. There's Saqib, who I'm very fond of. He's a dear friend, and so many other friends that I've made who are here, who I'm going to introduce you to very soon. So it's just a really, really special universe I think we've created.
Your manifestations work well for you. Samantha, my questions for you. Now, stepping into the shoes of a fierce female spy is no small feat. Now, what were your first thoughts when you were approached for the role of Honey, and what made you decide, yes, I'm going to do this?
I mean, from time immemorial, we're just used to, if there is a spy series or a film, it's always a male character at the center of it, doing all the cool action and saying all the cool dialogues and also saving the day, mostly. So I think that what sets this apart is the fact that I get to kick some ass as well. And it's fantastic. So I think that finally, with the series Citadel, to be part of such a internationally connected spy world with connected stories with people like Priyanka Chopra and Matilda and doing some of the heavy lifting ourselves, it's just an amazing way to represent finally women of society correctly maybe because we do it all, don't we?
It's a balanced world of Citadel Honey Bunny.
Yeah, so it was just too tempting an offer, and I manifested it.
In fact,
as
the
well.
men are outnumbered. The women are definitely leading the way in the Citadel universe.
We're looking forward to
We
that.
have very supportive men.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
This is my first show. This is my first step to achieving my big dream of becoming an actor. So I'm really glad that I got to be a part of this mega project, and I got to work under the amazing director Rajan DK sir, and also Sita ma'am. It was also very fun with you. I'm very happy actually. I don't know how to express it.
You're lucky to have them, but I'd say they're also think the same, that they're also lucky to have you because you're so
And of
sweet.
course, Varun and Samantha.
What about you guys?
So as a kid, you always dream of hitting goons, riding bikes, shooting guns.
So how does Bunny? So our series, it starts way before the first Citadel begins, because since the timelines, we are based in the 90s. So this is almost the way everything began, and how the future installments will play out. So it was starting afresh almost. We didn't have any reference to look up to, because obviously we're in the 90s, so we don't get all the crazy gadgets that are available today. But we had to rely a lot on the things that people did in the 90s. 90s also happens to be my favorite period of probably filmmaking and life, because I was at that age where I was running wild probably at that age. But so it was really, really fun. So Bunny, can I see? Yeah, so Bunny is an orphan.
Yeah, I think you can show it.
I don't know what I can say or no, because
He's very much an orphan.
yeah, he's an orphan, and KK sir, who plays Baba, obviously you can understand the relationship over there is like a mentor figure for me, and that's how everything unfolds, and and then obviously me and Sam, there's a big Hindi film industry backdrop to our entire series, and like I said, I love the 90s because my father made so many films in the 90s, So I would always come up with suggestions and tell Raj and DK, why can't you use this song? Why can't you use, a song from Subhash Ghai's film? So we would always keep debating on the music and references of what my character would probably hear at that time, or the kind of Mumbaiya, I think at that time Mumbaiya tone that I would speak in. So I have like two ways I speak. One is the way how Agent Rahi speaks, and one is the way how Bunny speaks.
Yeah,
So-
Varun knocked himself out with the impersonations.
Yeah. And every time I would use any bad words, Sita would get very upset with me, and she's like, "No, you cannot abuse. This is not the tone."
I'm not that bad.
But I think he was right about the time travel bit. It is the 90s. We're going back to the 90s. So yeah. So we look forward to that. Thank you. Coming to you, Samantha. Before I ask the question, now I would say this is in collaboration with Sita. Because Sita, we so
Relationships, it's love, and those emotions are global. They will travel across the world, across languages. Also, Raj and DK have added their unique charm and wit that brings in this amazing tadka into the story. And that's why we believe that this will travel across the world quite successfully, and we're really looking forward to it.
The tadka, we want the entire.
Is an action, which is true.
Yes, we love you.
Which is true. I think I started working with Rajan and Sam, and next I'm working with Atlee and Kirti. So it's, and Jhanvi is also kind of South Indian. Cheers. So I think hopefully that will lead the way for more other people in our industry. Hopefully give me the reason I'm actually saying this is because during lockdown, I remember this actually started because during lockdown I remember I met Aditya Chopra. We were playing, he was playing badminton and I got to play badminton with him and Manish, and they were making Tiger during that time. And I asked him, I said, sir, why don't you make an action film with like younger talent? Why can't you ever take me and cast me? And he's like, no, I want to give you only acting roles, I don't want to give you action. I kept pursuing him. And then he was like, see, listen, I can't do that because I can't give you that budget right now. You're not at that place where I can give you such a big budget. And then I kept thinking, and then I just messaged him and I asked him, sir, what is the budget? And he gave me a figure, that this is the budget you need to make something big in action. And I remember when this opportunity came, I asked even Amazon, they don't want me to say all this, but I said that what is the budget, because I'm getting this knowledge from Aditya Chopra that itna chahiye to make something look really good in action. And I'm really grateful to Amazon and Raj and DK for giving us this platform, honestly, because that is needed sometimes to make something look big, to make actors look larger than life. So I'm really grateful that you put in that much strength and the science to make this look like it does.
But now the global audience is waiting.
Minute in that action sequence, and I was on the floor. I was like, this needs to end now. And Varun is telling the Yannick, the choreographer, I think in that 0.02 seconds, I can do another flip kick. I was like, kill me already. He wanted, even in that little, he was like, I can do a flip and I'll kick him and then I will go. Show off.
No, but I think we had. No, we got. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the action sequence that even me and Saqib have done with the amount of dust you put in that sequence. So there are a lot of things I'll praise them for, but this is one thing I'll call them out. It was literally a spiral staircase like this with a free drop. मतलब if me or Saqib हमारा पैर ऐसे जाता, there was literally a 30 or 40 meter drop down, and you'll put a net.
But
Put a net.
we are very scary to fall.
It was scary. You'll get a blast, you'll put a net or one-two way, and I was like, God, why are we going so real? But that's what you realize when you shoot with Raj and DK. There's no studio setups coming. There's only going to be shooting in Thane, Bhayandar, Borivali, very real locations. Real market.
You've done that very well, huh? Or you put it very well.
We were
Very real looking
We
location.
were really looking forward कि ये रूसोज आए हैं Amazon Prime Video.
ये तो बैलेट टूर में भी गए यार.
हाँ वही हमको थोड़ा लग्जरी मिलेगा, कुछ ऐसा मिलेगा, पर भाई ऐसा कुछ नहीं मिला हम लोग को. बिल्कुल रियल लोकेशन में सबने शूटिंग किया.
No, there was a location where you guys ran.
Mentally disagreeing with him.
Gaurav and Saira is
But Gaurav, everywhere we would shoot, there would be one guy from Amazon who would come who would say, I'm here for your security. तो आउट से अब मेरे को लग रही है तू क्या सिक्योरिटी दे रहे हैं, मेरे को लग रही है बोल इनको. And he would say, no sir, it looks secure.
But Varun, did you enjoy it or not?
I had a great time. It was like a wake-up call for me, and honestly, hopefully a lot of, like you said, like a lot of people take notice of this and who must have scored very well in science. But these two have. Because I remember there was a scene in the climax, it's me and Saqib, and a car topples. So we are ready to go, all bloodied up, greased up and all, and suddenly DK comes like, नहीं, ये गाड़ी का एंगल गलत है. ये 35 डिग्रीज पे ऐसे होना चाहिए, इसका ये क्योंकि फिजिक्स के हिसाब से ना ये ऐसा नहीं होता, ये ऐसा होता है. ऑल द सेट गाइस आर लाइक हाँ साहब आप बोलो पीछे करे आगे, मतलब किसी को समझ में. एंड आई एम जस्ट astounded looking at him, and it literally changed the angle of the and this works. I mean, I'm sure both of you all have done the background
I
engineers,
used to be
right?
engineers in a previous life.
Both are engineers. So getting that into filmmaking is a very interesting mix, you know, it's a lethal mix, I think. Especially when you're doing stunts, because they have some cheat codes which normal people don't know. There's a good 9 and 11 minute one hour.
Yeah, it's a very long 1 hour.
There's almost 11 minute one shot which me and Sam have done in the climax, you know, which is relentless action. And I was like, how are we going to achieve this? How are we going to do this? And they're like, this camera angle has to be like that. And they would keep retaking it because of a camera angle or because of a certain tilt that they wanted. And it's just amazing. Because I've done action otherwise also now. But I've not seen this process. I've not seen science applied so much to action.
So we also had very good actors who were good at action. So we never had to use stunt doubles. So that's on you guys now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Stuff that we have done in Serbia and otherwise we can talk about. But you can very well imagine as to how it was. We had a great time. I mean, just how he just eases everything out for people, you know. It was never like, oh my god, star and we have to be a little this thing. He was the person who greeted for the first time saying that I'm Varun, what did you do? He was interested in art. Okay, see, that's what happens when you take Varun's name, it sort of cracks up. So, I mean, he was just amazing to work with, especially the whole team. But fun fact, I was actually scared of Sam initially, before I got to know her, and then there was this weird ice-breaking situation that happened in Serbia, all thanks to Varun again. But yeah, I mean, and that's when I got to know that she's amazing as well. So I had a great time with this entire team, especially Rajan DK, because as Varun also said that this is something that I manifested too. So yeah, looking forward to the show right now.
So basically, Samantha, he had an expression that you had in the series here, which is dar and surprise
Yes,
together.
yes, totally, in real life.
So yeah, with Varun, it was very organic actually. But the thing with Varun is, he'll casually come to you, start speaking to you, and after a point you realize that you are telling him all the secrets. Which you shouldn't know. In the middle of the conversation, I realized, why am I telling all my secrets to him? And he casually, very charmingly will ask you everything. I hope it's a secret.
No, it's not. It's not.
So yeah, he took us to a film also in Serbia. He bought us popcorn. So yeah, it's
Kuch mat bolo. Sab kuch mat bolo.
Yeah.
He's a father now.
What happens in Serbia stays in Serbia.
Stays in Serbia.
Yeah? Well, thank you. We're looking forward to that. Ramp up the lights a little.
राइट में देखिए राइट में
Definitely been an exciting afternoon. And on that note, we wrap up this fantastic event. Thank you once again for being a part of this momentous event. Citadel Honey Bunny.
फैमिली फोटो फैमिली फोटो राइट राइट सेंटर सेंटर राइट में देखिए थैंक यू हाँ आइए आइए अरे मनोजवा 1 मिनट आगे सर जाओ